I just thought I'd do the Ear Invincible video, and I want to show you basically slide decoder. So first of all, Ear Invincible 5 gauge, 5 lever, satchel deadlock, British standard versions these are, come in red or gold, so fairly easy to pick, if you're a proficient picker that is. The levers do sit on the curtain on these, so I like to start at the back and then scoop my way out, and then I've got the run of the pack. So small lifts straight into a full set, and that first lever is dead. So I know for a fact that number 1 is a high lift, number 2 is dead and it's low as well, the 2 would be a high, and I can't get to the back, so let's reset, go to the back of the pack. Oops, can't get into that seconds. So let's scoop that, and this time light tension, lift up that 1, lift up that 2. Oh, for fuck's sake, it went a bit quick. Probably more luck than judgment. So you can pick these, all well and good. If not, what we've got here is a Safe Ventures slide decoder. So basically how these work is, we have a slide here. You can notice in position 1 I've got a reader pin, and as I push in the slider the pin rises up, and depending on where this stops, it will stop on a certain ring, and then I can read that chart to what's on the case in there, and then hopefully that should give me the correct lever for what's in the pack. So pressure towards the locking position, and because we're in position 1 is going to be the first ring, and I've actually got contact on 1. Okay, so turning pressure, contact on 1, see if I can push past it, and I did. It's a bit high because I've got counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stopped at number 7. Okay, and then that is a dead, so if I pull back slightly, that is a dead. I'm pushing the lock, the whole desk is shaking there. So I started on 1, I went to 7 and stopped. So what we call that is contact. I moved 6 places because I started at 1, went to 7, so contact 6, stop. So contact 6 stop is a 4. Contact 6 stop is a 4 or a 6. Okay, so that's marked as a 4 and a 6, or a 6, sorry. And then just to make sure that that tool was calibrated, all what I would do is put pressure onto number 1, push the bar, and it stops at number 1. Okay. Change the reader pin to position number 2. Again, pressure on the position number 2, push, and there we are. It stopped at ring number 2. And as you can see there, as we push in the slider, it slides up pin number 2. So let's go ahead and reposition number 2 because we're a left-mounted lock here. So we know we're at position number 2 is going to be a start position of number 2 on it. Now we went straight to 4, so that means we've got 2, contact, and push through. 2 contact, push through. So 2 contact, push through. 2 contact, push through is a 2 with light tension, or is a 5 with heavy tension with more tension. So 2 contact, push through. That really is like the lightest of lights I'm pushing. But there's no way that's a 5, so it's definitely a 2. So number 2 is a 2. So let's go to number 3. And the good thing about 3 is because it's an ABA lock, ABA pattern, we can test 3 and 5 together. So tension on, we want to get the number 3. There's number 3 and it's actually stopped. So if I didn't do that and just start, it's actually stopped at 3. Remember we're in position 3, so that's contact. See where it stops to. Right, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's at 3, obviously gone forward 6, and it has stopped. So at contact 6 stop, which is a 4. Oh no, contact 6 stop. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, right. Starting at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now contact. Me and my fucking maths. Contact 4 stop is a 7. Of course, because I started at number 3. Can be confusing. So let me confirm that. Go to pin 5, position 5. So if that was right, I would be at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's contact, correct? Because it's stopping at 5 and I'm in position 5. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's contact 4. Stop. That's right, that's 7. Contact 4 stop, yeah. I just need a magnifying glasses on. I'm feeling very hard. Well, I've got my computer glasses on. I actually got my reading glasses on, so maybe I'll be able to see these rings better. So that's my excuse. So position 4. So 3 and 5 are reading as contact 4 stop, which is a 7. Okay, and then position 4 then should be to ring 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got contact. Okay. If it goes past there, there's different numbers that you read. But anyway, I've got contact and 4. That moves about 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and stop. Contact 2. So you can really push it and it'll click in. It's contact 2. Contact 2 stop, which is an 8. Right, so my reading is a 4 or 6 at the front, and then it goes 2, 7, 8, 7. 2, 7, 8, 7. Right, so starting from the back, if I go 7, obviously the flag is 8, 7, 7, 7, 2. Now, the front one is either 4 or 6. So obviously I can load a 4, try it, and if it's not, it's going to be a 6. How about I load with a reader pin? Okay, so what's going to happen here is there's my reading that I've taken. If we can watch that first pin, I can raise that up to, well, I can literally raise it up to that 2 pin. I know it's a 6 or a 4. 6 is the lowest, 4 is the highest one. So I'm definitely in that range. So if I want to, I've got a little bit of pressure on the lock. Start raising that pin. Oh, and there we are. Because I only moved it a little bit, I know that's a number 4. And if I was to look at the relation of that key to it, it can't be. That has to be a 4 against the 2, because that'd be 2, 3, and then 4, like the first pin and second pin. So I could swap that for a 4. Let's do it. You just saved me swapping 2 pins. There we go. So there's the actual pins there. Once you've got these pins in, the brass pins, the slider won't do anything. It will just slide past the way these are constructed. And then that would be a working key. You could then take that, put that into your key machine and cut through. Obviously we'd load the other pins being 2 and 4 at the end, giving you a symmetrical key. So if you can't pick, I mean some locks are pigs to pick. Don't get me wrong, just because I've done that quickly, it doesn't mean they all go like that. But it's nice to have a backup like that. Anyway, I just thought I'd show off the Slide decoder. Okay, thanks.